Hey guys, my name is Sophia the Shadow Hunter, and today I'm doing my August TBR. I know I'm a couple days behind, but I was busy. I was gone for the weekend. I just got back yesterday afternoon, and I'm about to go to work. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done for you. I tried to do it last week on Thursday. My dad got into town, and we were busy, and I had work, and then we left the next day. So I just haven't had a whole lot of time, but I'm getting it done now, and that's what matters. So I have a total of 5 books I'm going to read this month, and I'm going to try to read at least 7 again because I've been behind on my reading schedule, and I just came up with a new thing. So my number of reading books that I normally read in a week is 1 to 2 books to 3. And when I was still in high school during the summer, I could read 3 to 4 books a week. Now with working and everything and my responsibilities, it's hard for me to get as much reading done. But something I'm going to start doing, if you guys have problems with this, then maybe this will help you guys too. I'm going to start reading a shorter book at the beginning of every week. Because I used to get finish the book every 2 to 3 days. And so now what happens is I'm reading a book and then I don't get to read it for a couple of days. And it's 4 or 5 days and I haven't finished it yet, and that's what gets me behind. It's not that I'm reading, I just haven't been able to read my 100 pages a day. And so I'm going to start reading a short book at the beginning of every week to help keep me on track, because I would like to try to read over my goal this year if I can. It's just great to read as many books as you can, and I'm trying to get under 100 books on my Goodreads left by the end of this year, so I can hopefully finish some next year and fill them up with more books. So let's get started. The first book I read, which was on my TBR, so I went ahead and read because I was really excited, was The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I've been wanting to read the books for a while. I bought this last year on my birthday, and I was like, I'm going to read this before my birthday this year, and I did, and I really enjoyed it. So I will do a review of this later. This is about a girl, Paige, and she lives in this kind of like dark underworld society, and her dad thinks she's working with the good people, but she's actually working with the criminals, and her type of thinking is outlawed. How she thinks and sees things is wrong, and it's kind of putting her in danger. And her dad's like very high in the society, and so she's out there doing her own thing, working with the criminals, and so he doesn't know she's keeping a secret. And it was just really interesting, and I enjoyed it. So you guys read this book, let me know what you think about it, and I hopefully do a review of this later. Next off, I'm going to read Half Bad by Sally Green. I've been wanting to read this book for a year. I saw it real cheap at Sam's. I forgot to add it to my Goodreads, and I never could find it. And when I saw it real cheap in book, I was like, I'm going to pick this up. So let me read you what it says. It says, wanted by no one, hunted by everyone. 16-year-old Nathan lives in a cage, beaten, shackled, trained to kill. In modern England, while 2 warring fractions of witches live amongst humans, Nathan is an abomination, an illegitimate son of the world's most terrifying and violent witch, Marcus. Nathan's only hope for survival is to escape his captors, track down Marcus, and receive 3 gifts that will bring him into his own magical powers before it's too late. But how can Nathan find his father when every action is monitored and there's no one safe to trust, not even a girl he loves? Half Bad is an international sensation and the start of a brilliant trilogy, a gripping tale of alienation and indomitable will to survive. I also have the second one. This sounds awesome. I'm really excited for it, and I'll definitely do a review of this. I'll probably be reading this book this week. If not next week, we'll see what I feel like reading next. So the book which I want to read, which I bought last year, is A Colony Courage by Suzanne Ottaway. The untold stories of sister spies in occupied France. This is 2 sisters who were spies in occupied France, so I'm really excited about this. And this is a non-fiction book, and it's just beautiful. I'm really excited. I picked it up real cheap from Book Outlet. Next off, which I've had this one for, I think, over a year, almost a year. A Woman in Berlin, 8 Weeks in the Conquered City of Berlin, now a major motion picture. And I'm just really excited about reading this. This is about Berlin, communism, and World War II. So I'll probably pick up this book definitely this week or next week. Next off, I have A Stranger in My Own Country by Yashik Monik, a Jewish family in modern Germany. So I think the title really tells a lot about a stranger in his own country. These Jews who grew up in Germany their whole entire life were cast out and were sent to be killed in concentration camps and murdered and just to waste away in their own country. And I really think that title is an awesome title, and I'm just really excited about reading it. So let me read you what it says. It says, as a Jew in post-war Germany, Yashik Monik felt a foreigner in his own country. When he mentioned that he is Jewish, some made anti-Semitic jokes or talked about the support of an Aryan race. Others sincerely hoping to atone for the country's past fawned over him and forced friendliness he just found as alienating. Vivid and fascinating, Stranger in My Own Country traces the cultures of a Jewish life in a country still struggling with the legacy of the Third Reich, and portrays those who inevitably continue to live in its shadow. This just sounds awesome. I'm really excited about this. So let me know what books you guys want to be reading this month, what books you have read, and what you hope to read. So as soon as I finish these books, I got a couple more books I want to read this month. And I'll just go ahead and tell you guys the titles of it. I don't know if I'm going to get to them, but I should, because I feel really good about this month. I read 7 books last month, so I'm going to try to top that this month. So I might read The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan, or I might try to read both of these depending on if I have time. It's Out of the Depths by Isabel Mirella. This is the story of a beautiful one who returned home at last. So I'm just really, really excited about this. It says forward by Shannon Pearson and Ellie Weasels. So I'm really excited about this. So let me know what you guys saw of this video and what you're reading this with. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye!